joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And let's take a look at the power rankings and see how these teams compare across the league. You take a look at the Cavaliers. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for Philadelphia, they are about average. When we get to this point of the season, right in the middle, your ranking is just who you are.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. We've got Miles Turner, Bobby Portis out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's A.J. Green, and it's Rollins in at the 1. And for the 76ers, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George and Embiid are up front, and it's Oubre in at the 3. Ooh, a very interesting matchup we have at the center spot tonight, Tim.
Yeah, the battle of the bigs will loom large in this one. Let's keep an eye on points in the paint. That could be a key indicator of who's winning that matchup.
Always fun to watch a good big man matchup, even with the guys who can shoot these days.
No doubt about it. Versatility at that spot is key.
It's Kuzma with the miss. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Maxey. And that's good from 17 feet.
Well, you got to love Maxey taking what the defense gives him. If the mid-range opens up for him, he's going to let it fly.
Portis, the pass to Rollins. Green with a screen on Maxey. Pass to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, I love seeing Kuzma rise up and drain the jumper. He doesn't lack confidence in himself.
George outside. Screen by Embiid. George passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Here's Rollins. Coming off a solid outing against Dallas. Back to Green. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Oubre.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The 3 from Edgecombe. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
Yeah, quick thinking right there by Edgecombe. He needs to keep being decisive off the catch.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Turner. Pass to Rollins. The kick out to Kuzma. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by George.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Now Turner. Embiid covers. Pass to Kuzma. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. Kuzma's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, range check there for Kuzma, and he knocks it down.
Now here's Embiid. George outside. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. And teams built to win now don't always have the young pieces that Philly does, Legs.
Yeah, BA, particularly in their backcourt. Nice drafting and great trades have given them an abundance of talent.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Maxey surveys. Pass to Embiid. Out to the right wing. Puts it up. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Green. No points so far. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Paul George.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game. That one misses. Grimes, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Outside Grimes. Oubre on the wing. The kick out to Maxey. And And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Maxi's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And capable of sticking it from the mid-range. I like seeing Maxi go to work from this area.
It's Kuzma with the miss. The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And he lobs it up. Oh, stolen by Turner. Now here's Green, covered by Grimes. Pass to Portis. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
George against Portis. The rebound by Turner. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 from deep. To the middle. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And right now, let's take a look at the teams that do the best job protecting the rim. In the third spot, the Bucks.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
76ers trail by 3. And here is Maxi. His last outing, we saw him score 22. George with the bucket.
And that's why Paul George is such a talented scorer. He can even do it off the catch.
Here's Rollins. Kuzma finds Green. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
So it's Philadelphia now. Maxi passes to Embiid. Now here's Maxi. Tight defense on him. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, Maxi likes when the pace picks up, and you saw it right there. No hesitation on that catch and shoot.
Outside, Green. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
And Philadelphia making a change here. McCain's checked in. Milwaukee also changing it up. Harris comes in for Green, and Cole Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Here's Grimes. Sends it home from three-point land.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Tim, we've seen the offensive game of Quentin Grimes go through the roof.
Yeah, B.A., he is playing with major confidence right now. In high school and college, he was a lead guard, and that comfortability with the ball is evident.
Now here's Maxi. He's got 6. Outside Oubre. From deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the 3. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
Kuzma with the ball. Covered by Grimes. On the wing, Anthony. Shot to stop the run. And the three-pointer goes.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Kuzma. Good on the bucket. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in for Joel Embiid, and Barlow subbed in for Oubre. Now here's Harris. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Here's Portis. Philadelphia grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
And I wonder if the crowd noise got in their head. It seemed like it was affecting them.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
A different look for Milwaukee. Sims, he's checked in for Turner. Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. And it's Coffey in for Kuzma. That one falls. And the 76ers lead by 1.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Harris, an easy 2 on the layup. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Now here's Maxey. 6 points for him. Barlow with a bucket.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
And there's the contact on the dunk attempt. He gets the whistle. He doesn't get the bucket, so 2 shots coming up.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for 2.
He does not get the second one. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. 20 seconds left to play in the first. Fires, high post. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Pass to Coffey. There's the triple. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Sixers on top, up 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. We've got Gary Harris. He's out there with Gary Trent. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. It's picked off. Pass to Trent. Harris outside. Back to Trent. Goes up at the stripe. Yes, on the jumper. Trent's gotten his first basket of the night.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Here's McCain, hounded by Harris. Oh, stolen by Harris. To the inside. Sin. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Quentin Grimes. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Walker. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length. Oh, man! Look out below.
Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam.
And rolling back the clock. Nice work by Paul George.
And so Trent will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. It's the second game of 3 on the road.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Bona. 6 on the shot clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the evening. That free throw no good. Walker, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for McCain. Milwaukee also changed it up. Bobby Portis has checked in for Antetokounmpo. Green comes in for Coffey. And it's Rollins in for Trent. The Bucks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. he makes both free throws. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Maxey, here we go. For 3, George. It's hauled in by Rollins.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Portis. Oh, there's the alley. Sims can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
Here's Rollins. Back to Harris. Here's the 3. Kept alive. Pass to Rollins. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. 76ers trail by 3. Walker with it. Portis picks him up. Outside Maxey. Goes up on the wing. Nice jump shot. Maxey's got 8. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And when we take a look at the box score from that game, one of the first things that you'll notice is the number of turnovers they were able to force.
Well, they created havoc defensively. They made ball handlers uncomfortable, and they gambled at the right time.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Kuzma's checked in. Outside Maxey. Pass to Walker. Now here's Embiid, defended by Portis. Takes one from 10 feet. That one's wide left. The Bucks leading by 4. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all of that stuff, but it'll still work. Back to you.
Trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Embiid. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Now the Bucks with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Harris misses. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Up top, Embiid. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Well, Embiid is laser focused. The way he shoots the ball is unreal for a 7-footer.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Here's Edgecombe. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Three-pointer, no good. Now here's Green. Portis, a pass to Harris. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Down low. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, Embiid right at the rim. That looked easy.
Harris outside. Pass to Green. Kuzma outside. Paul George pulls it in. 76ers trail by 5. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Barlow's checked in for the Sixers. Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Rollins. Still no points. Kuzma for 3. They get the rebound.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here's Maxey. 4-point game. Pass to Walker. Puts it up from the high post. And he buries his first look.
I love that decision from Maxey, playing very selflessly out there.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Rollins. Maxey covering.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
5 to shoot. Fires from the line. Buries the jump shot. Green's got 5 points.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Pass to Edgecombe. Lets it fly. Again, Philadelphia. A minute 35 left in the first half. Here's Rollins. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Green for 3. Knocks down the long J. And it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Maxey attacking.
That is just next level speed on that drive from Maxey.
54 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Green. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Maxey passes to Barlow. Back to Maxey. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Last time they met in Milwaukee.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
They just committed too many mistakes. It was impossible to overcome.
There's the 3. Again, Maxey missing. Kuzma outside. Pass to Portis. And here's Turner. Takes a 3. Tips it up. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Bench Bob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns.
Well, it's always an honor to be selected, especially if it's your first All-Star game. It's just a sign of respect.
And some newbies trying to make their case. A couple of great candidates out there trying to close strong. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Well, we've seen A.J. Green really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
So it's Philadelphia now. 8-point game. George and Embiid are up front. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at small forward. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
Oh, you know everyone comes into the league with a 3-shot now, and Edgecombe is, of course, no exception.
Rollins passes to Turner. Portis for 3. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And at his peak, Paul George averaged 7 free throw attempts per game. Tim, that number's seen a precipitous decline.
Well, in particular, the last few seasons, and I think with his injury concerns, BA, you understand him being less inclined to hunt contact.
To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Green. No good with the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Out to Oubre for the lead. Here's Embiid. Oh, and a dunk by Embiid.
Embiid is owning the offensive glass right now, using his size to dominate inside.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Kuzma outside. Portis the screen. Kuzma finds Green. Blocked! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Midway through the year, we've got a moment to check out the Eastern Conference standings. You take a look at Philadelphia. A decent start to the season. They're 7th in the conference, but hoping to climb higher. And of course, Milwaukee, they're just 4 spots down from them.
I think for the Bucks, this season has been a series of one frustrating night after another, on and off the court.
Yeah, it's never just one factor. When a team is struggling like this, there is plenty of blame to go around.
Bucks trail by 3. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
And another miss by Milwaukee.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Oubre. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Green against Maxey. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Green, a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Rollins to stop the drought.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Oubre passes to Maxey. From behind the arc. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Well, you just marvel at Tyrese Maxey's talent. He can take over a game now anytime he wants.
Portis finds Turner. Banked it in off the glass.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Philadelphia. A 14-2 run over the last bit to the paint. It's stolen by Kuzma. And here's Green from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
Great time right there by Kuzma. An impressive distributor at his position.
Out to Oubre. Over Kuzma. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 4 rebounds in the game. With the step back. Oubre with a steal. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And the jam by George.
Yeah, Paul George that time understanding how to read the open floor and getting to the spot where he could get a good look.
The Bucks trail by 3. Here's Rollins. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. And that one's good. Portis has got 12 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Maxey. He's got 16. Pass to Embiid. Beyond the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Kuzma. Green, the pass to Portis. Shoots over George. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Here's Embiid. And the jumper is good. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Here's Portis. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Here's Edgecombe. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. It's stolen by Maxey. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
The offense really feeling the effects of Turner's 7'4" wingspan there.
Here's Oubre. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And the 76ers making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Harris is checked in for Portis. And it's tied up with that one. The Bucks have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Rollins passes to Harris. For the lead. And it's good on the layup.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
It's Grimes on the wing. From downtown. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Rollins. Maxey covering. Rollins passes to Turner. Pass to Rollins. Clock is at 3. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Kuzma for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Gets his some!
Nice. Georgia's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
The Bucks trail by 3. Harris outside. Here's Rollins. That one goes. Count it. Rollins has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Green.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now Harris lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. Green against Oubre. Now Grimes over Harris. Grimes' shot is off. Here's Rollins. 6 points for him. Pass to Turner. Got it. Good job in the low post. Turner's got 6 points.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Walker, he's checked in for Embiid. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Turner. Portis comes in for Kuzma. Coffey, he's checked in for Green. And it's Trent in for Rollins. The rebound by Sims. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Trent. It's good. Trent's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And here's Maxey outside. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders. Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
29 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Maxey on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Gary Harris.
And that level of activity by Maxey makes him a really tough cover.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Harris against Maxey. Pass to Coffey. Lays it up and banks it in. 5 points in the game.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Philadelphia. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Gary Trent is out there with Gary Harris. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then there's Amir Coffey. And it's Sims in at the center position, filling out the middle. Oh, stolen by Harris. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Portis against Walker. Pass to Edgecombe. Walker sets a screen. 4-3. Coffey grabs a board. Well, Milwaukee's shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Here's Edgecombe. Outside Maxey. Here's Grimes. Sinks the tray.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Portis. And there it is for him. And the Bucks lead by 3.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Pass to Edgecombe. Lets the 3 fly. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Harris outside. The rebound by Maxey. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To take the lead, and the layup is up and in. Maxey's got 15 points here in the second half.
And that's the thing about Maxey. He is wiry strong. You see him there, absorb the contact, stay on balance, and finish.
Harris passes to Coffey. Over to the left wing. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And there's a pick. Pass to Portis. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Bona. Paul George comes in for Walker. And it's Kelly Oubre in for Grimes. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Sims. Kuzma comes in for Coffee. Green's checked in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Harris. Rollins passes to Portis. Oh, George with a steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. Embiid can't hit.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by George. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Edgecombe. Launches it. Fires it in the triple. Now it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, regardless of the outcome, they should be proud of how hard they played.
I just love the ball.
Turner passes to Kuzma. Looking to get it going, and that's 2 points on the layup.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Portis and Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Rollins passes to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's George. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Well, that is a big bucket right there. Paul George understanding exactly what his team needed.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe. But when you do, you gotta make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Cleared away by Embiid. The Sixers lead by 4. Outside Maxey. Outside Embiid. Takes a 3. Oh, Embiid knocking it down from downtown.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
Here's Edgecombe. Green covering. Embiid, a screen on Green. Outside Embiid. Oh, Green rips down the board.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
It's money from deep.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Well, you would think by now they would have learned their lesson defensively. You have to stay connected to him.
Money from 3.
Edgecombe showing his maturity. Gets them the big bucket when they need it most.
Kuzma. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
Oh, not one to lack confidence. Kuzma won't hesitate to pull the trigger in the big moments. Not afraid.
He has come out of halftime on a mission, just relentless.
The Bucks trail by 6. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Portis down low, working on George. Now Turner. Oh, footwork down low.
And great to see Turner rising to the occasion and finding the clutch bucket.
Outside Oubre for three. Knocks down the trifecta.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Turner outside. Kuzma fires. The three is off. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Can't hit it. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Portis. Oh, he jammed it.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
And it's why every team in this league now looks to run. The numbers say you have an advantage.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Team foul.
It's a 5-point game and an intentional foul right there.
Kuzma. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Philadelphia.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're down by 6. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
Embiid with a steal, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
PG, congratulations on the victory. How important was it for you to kick off this homestand with a win?
It was really important. It was really important for us to come back home and show out, play in front of our fans. We had a good night. I think everything was clicking offensively. Still some things to work on defensively. We scored a lot, but we gave up a lot of points, so we got to clean that up.
Good luck the rest of the homestand.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.